Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Oh, Sophie is desperately trying to get to the food on the table tonight.
Yes.
She's in a frenzy over snack time.
Yes.
Over wine time.
Yes.
Hi, welcome to another edition of Wine Down Wednesday. It is finally February.
Yes.
I'm very excited we finally made it out of January. It seemed like it was lasting for a very long time.
January's over? I thought it was still January.
No, finally. It's February 1st. And you know what tomorrow is? February 2nd is, you know?
No.
Groundhog Day.
Oh, it's Groundhog Day. Right. I thought it was George Washington's birthday.
What is it, Bill Murray movie where like he keeps repeating the same day over and over and over again?
I think we should celebrate George Washington's birthday.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that President's Day?
I don't know. No, President's Day isn't until the 20th, but I don't know what the significance is of that day.
It's a leap year next year.
Next year, yes.
Next year's a leap year.
Okay, I'm putting you down on the ground now.
Okay, so we're gonna start by saying thank you to everybody who came to our party Saturday night.
We had a really great time.
Yes.
And if you see our video, our post on our Clean Cork It page, you can see we have several guests who have commented on there what a great time that they had.
Yes, on Facebook we put up snippets of videos and different pictures, and I have a video I have to post.
Oh my gosh, and the gigantic spread of all the food. I mean, I kind of got nervous, and I think I overbought.
You did. You did.
I had food left over, definitely.
We have leftovers. I'm gonna have some of this.
That's what we're nibbling on tonight to go along with the wine that we're sampling. So, I picked two wines tonight. They're both from California. We have the Gallivant Chardonnay. I can't remember. I think it's 2021.
Yep.
And we have a mixed track red blend in collaboration with Testa, vineyard named Testa.
Really?
Not Tesla. Yes. And
are these available?
Yes, they are both available.
So we'll post the links.
So we have tried these before, and I was just kind of thinking, like, these are one of those types of wines where they're just like a good standard, and they go with so many different things. They're very versatile. So I think that I thought we would go back to these again and just kind of highlight these wines.
This is one of my favorite Chardonnays.
It kind of goes with
buttery,
like year round. With lots of different things.
It's slightly buttery.
I remember you like this.
Yeah, I did like this one.
This Gallivant because it's a little bit more oaky.
So it's Wednesday.
Cheers. Yes, it's only Wednesday and it's already been a really busy week for me.
I've been pretty busy too. I mean, I'm putting out fires.
I mean, I had my formal observation at work, which you have to do once a year as part of your evaluation.
Her report card.
Yes. And there's a lot of other paperwork and meetings and stuff that goes along with it as well. But I'm happy to report that my students in my observation were absolutely fantastic and really shined and showed what great learners they are and just kind of made me look really good as a teacher. So I'm only part of it. They definitely helped to polish it up. But I'm relieved it's over, and I'm happy that it turned out well. I got really good feedback.
Yeah, she's a good teacher. It's a very difficult profession to be in, like a policeman or a firefighter. You have to be committed to it. You have to have a passion for it. My business, I guess you have to have a passion for it.
I couldn't do what you do. I would be bored out of my mind. Trying to code all day long, that's definitely not my deal.
Programming these websites that you're on, that's what I do. I make them.
That's right. So, like I said, this is from California. It's $26 a bottle, so very much like mid-range. For the different.
I thought it was more.
No, that's 26. It's some of the Middle Jane Chardonnay is more expensive.
Those are cheaper. Oh no, those are more expensive.
Middle Jane is more expensive.
Oh.
Yeah. Gallivant is a pretty standard. They have a lot of different types of wines too, not just Chardonnay. So definitely check that out. But
wow.
They're normally like pretty good standard wines.
We gotta do this at the next wine party.
Okay, you want to do a Chardonnay?
Do this one specifically.
Okay, I'll probably do like a lighter white the next time too, to kind of have the play off. I like to always serve like a rosé at the wine parties because I try to give an assortment of all different kinds of wines because I think a lot of people just have a negative image of certain wines in their heads, maybe because they had a bad experience before or just like in general like they have like a stereotype. Different wines have a stereotype.
Well, that rosé went quick the other night.
It did.
It went quick.
That's one of my favorite rosés. We did the mixed track rosé. That's a collaboration with No Sex for Butterfly. That is one of my favorite rosés.
I can tell you, as a host, you can tell what they like. The rosé.
Yeah, by what goes runs out quickly.
Well, the Tickle Bumps white, that Tickle Bumps white that we were doing, the bubbly white, that was like gone within seconds.
Yeah, I only had one bottle of the bubbly rosé, and everybody liked that one too.
That one, but it was the Tickle Bumps white, and then the rosé went quickly, very,
Yeah.
very quickly. I mean, it was like, give me more, give me more, give me more.
Yeah.
So I'm running around. Okay.
So I mean that's always a fun thing too about coming to our wine parties is that you get to try some different wines without having the commitment of having to buy a full bottle. And our wine parties are always free. So I mean you get to come and taste a whole bunch of different things, maybe try something new that you never thought that you liked, and be pleasantly surprised.
Yes. Yes.
So
and
okay.
you get me.
Yes.
I'm here.
You get the dynamic duo.
Yeah, you get us.
We're very entertaining.
Yes. So are you going to explain this a little bit more?
Yes. So this is 100% Chardonnay.
I'm gonna have some.
It's described as earthy and creamy with notes of yellow apple, creamy lemon curd, vanilla bean, and toast. So it says, call in all classic Cali Chard lovers. Gallivant checks all the boxes for fans of oaky, buttery, creamy, delicious Chardonnay. With notes of crisp apple, vanilla, and toasted walnuts, you'll discover why this is such a popular style of Chardonnay. So our soil to sip report, you talked about the like earthy, creamy, so that typically means that it's an oaky Chardonnay.
Which I love.
Yes, which you love. I typically lean towards the unoaked Chardonnay, but I'll drink the oaky.
Yin and yang.
Yes. It says sourced from 3 distinctive vineyard sites across California to add complexity and layers of flavor. Vine age ranges from 10 to 35 years old. All the grapes were picked at night to maximize freshness and acidity without needs of processing aids. Fermentation was done separately by vineyard and stainless steel for 14 to 21 days before full malolactic fermentation was completed. Once fermentation completed, the wine was aged in both stainless steel and French oak for 6 months before bottling under sustainable cork.
I find it interesting that they say yellow apple, creamy lemon curd.
Mm-hmm.
What is lemon curd?
It's kind of like a pudding, isn't it?
I don't know. We should look that up.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
We should look up what lemon curd is because that would be insightful.
So you hear all the different tasting notes and you can kind of tell. I'm not necessarily getting this yet. I'm going to try it with some of the
brie is
difference.
excellent.
It's definitely like a buttery Chardonnay, but in terms of like yellow apple or vanilla.
It's definitely oaky.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely oaky. You know, I was telling her it was very interesting to walk around and talk to all these different people that were here, and everybody had a different taste. Everybody had something that they liked, and I you know, I loved some of the wines we had, and I really some of them I was like, I can do without.
Okay.
But everybody had something different they liked,
Mm-hmm.
judging by the orders that we got. So it was like, okay, well, you know, some people like this one, some people like that one. I never imagined this person would like that one. But by the end of the night, you know, it was all good. We finished with the Bookbinder's Cabernet.
Yeah.
That's a really good wine.
Right, that's one of the higher end wines that are available right now. I think the Bernard's is the highest, but the Cab is I think in limited supply now. You used to be able to buy the bottle itself.
You can't.
But the last time I checked, I think you could only get it in a set, like a gift set. Because they also have a Sauvignon Blanc, which is the one that I told that you make fun of me that I said that I was like a 10. It was like my favorite.
I know.
Because it tasted like key
I
lime
don't
pie.
get why you think. Honestly,
But you could buy it in a set, and those are one of the more expensive wines on the site right now.
Do you know why you like that? Because you like key lime pie.
I do. You
have an affinity for key lime pie.
When I go for desserts, though, that's not what I grab. If I have like my choice of a spread of all different, I'm gonna go to chocolate. But I love the taste of that.
You don't have any chocolate.
Key lime
You do
pie.
have chocolate.
I have a couple
We're gonna do it
squares
for the red.
over there.
For the red.
Yes. Oh yeah, so I've got some of the salted cashews. I thought would go good with this one. So it said like walnuts. I think toasted walnuts. I think it said. But yeah, I definitely think that the cashews would go well with this. So
definitely. Now I'm gonna say I tried the blue cheese with it, but I'm gonna do the blue cheese with the red.
did you try any of the chicken with it?
The rotisserie chicken.
Yeah, the rotisserie chicken. I think that's really good. I really like it with this. I think so. Yeah, when I get to the pairing notes, yeah, it says poultry and shellfish.
Yeah,
So,
that'd be good with like baked chicken
Mm-hmm.
dinner, maybe chicken breast or a whole baked chicken.
Even like some kind of like creamy chicken thing. I have a really good recipe on that I want to try that it's like a creamy chicken, but it's supposed to be like a low carb meal.
I have a recipe that I saw for a creamy chicken. What's it called? Chicken tetrazzini.
Oh.
Recipe for pasta. It's a baked chicken tetrazzini, and you use the curly cavatappi pasta, and you put like breadcrumbs on the top of it, cheese.
Oh wow!
And it's got this creamy chicken. You have to use cream of chicken soup.
Okay.
And then you use obviously heavy cream butter.
That sounds very fatty.
Yes, it is. But it's chicken tetrazzini. A lot of garlic.
Okay.
A lot of garlic, and just unbelievable delights. But we'll have to try that. We can try it.
I'm trying a little bit of pear with this. I know it said yellow apple, but I kind of figured pear might suffice.
We had a great time. We're gonna do it again soon. We'll plan it out and we'll do it again. We only have limited capacity here, so when we put together the time when we're gonna actually do it.
And I'm kind of run up to the wire. I'm just going to get a little bit harder because my kids' track season is starting back up again soon.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much like every other Saturday for me is that's all you're doing all day long.
It's gonna have to be on a Saturday
when
you don't have them.
Right.
What do you want?
She wants snacks.
Look at how desperate this dog is.
I know.
This dog.
You think that I don't feed her?
She does. Look at her. She's vicious. If you're having steak, and you give her a little bit, she almost bites your fingers off.
You have to hold it in a specific way. Okay, so the caramelized onion cheese with this, it actually kind of makes. I think it's right in here. It kind of makes it a little bit. Is it?
Is it right there?
Yeah, I think that's the caramelized onion cheese. Try and see.
Yeah.
Okay. It's hard. It looks very similar to some of the other.
A little bit more.
So what I was going to say though was with that cheese, this wine almost tastes a little bit sweeter. I get a different.
Oh, it's because it's oaky.
A little bit different taste.
Because it's oaky.
Yeah.
I love this wine. I love this wine. Now we did another video. I'm curious. We already did this wine.
Yeah.
We did the 2021.
I think so.
Did we? Speaking of that, I'm in the parking lot at Publix, and a guy came up to me and asked about my truck. And he goes, "What year is that?" I have a 2021 Colorado, LTZ, loaded, everything. And I said 2021. I was thinking 2022? Is it 2020? I couldn't remember. I said, I'm really getting old if I can't remember that. But he was like, no. He goes, that's exactly what I was looking for. He goes, are you thinking about selling it? I was like, no. No. He goes, you can't find that at the dealership. I said, no, you can't. You have to order it.
You had it custom made.
Mm-hmm.
You picked all the little bells and whistles.
I did.
That you wanted to have on there.
You go on Chevrolet.com and you can order whatever you want. You order it and tell them the dealership you want it sent to, free. So I ordered it and I got exactly what I wanted, didn't I?
You are not getting over there, dog.
I know, she's being a bad girl.
So, okay, we also have the caramelized onion hummus.
Is that what that is?
Uh-huh.
Let me do it. I thought that was like roasted red pepper.
No, it's caramelized onion hummus that I have with the crackers. So just kind of like the cheese, it kind of gives the same effect to the taste of the wine. But I mean, it's just, these are all such just like wonderful things to sit out. It's very pleasant outside right now.
It's beautiful.
It's
if you're gonna have onions,
very mild down here in Florida right now.
With your mate, you both better eat onions before you go to bed. Both of you.
And same with garlic.
Yeah, but you both better do it because somebody's gonna stink.
So this wine is 14.5% alcohol. The residual sugar is 1.1 grams per liter. The total sulfite level is 82 parts per milliliter. So again, most of them are 100 or less, which is really a lot less than what most store-bought wines are. So if you, like we were telling everybody at the party, if you find that you have trouble with headaches whenever you drink wine, you probably won't have that when you're drinking the clean crafted wines because they are on average much lower in sulfites than other store-bought wines. And 117 calories per 5-ounce serving, 0.163 grams of carbs per 5-ounce serving, no fat.
Yeah.
And the ingredients are grapes, tartaric acid, yeast, oak, malolactic bacteria, and sulfite. These are all just normal things that they use in the process and in the fermentation of making.
We did this wine, but I will give this a solid a solid 9.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, because you like the oaky Chardonnays.
Yes.
Those are, I would probably give it a 7.
What?
But it's just, I just don't lean towards oaky Chardonnays.
She doesn't like buttery Chardonnay.
I really like the unoaked Chardonnays.
That's what I'm ordering.
But, I mean, this is a good, if you love Chardonnays, especially if you love oaky Chardonnays, this would be right up your alley.
I was thinking intermittent ordering. What I'm doing is I order the...
You order some, and then like the next week I order some, and then...
Well, yeah, just intermittent every week.
We trade off.
There's a constant flow of wine. You never run out of wine. And if we get a house together with a wine cellar, where we'll order like 50 bottles, we'll just... What would you like tonight? Let me go down and look.
Honestly, I mean,
You know,
the nights that we're together, we always go through
a bottle of wine.
a bottle a night. So like a whole weekend when we're together, from like a Wednesday through a Sunday, we go through quite a bit of wine.
Science proves, why do French people live so much longer than Americans? Because they drink a lot of wine. Think about it, they eat
What
buttery...
about Italians?
Italians do too. But think about it. French people, for the most part, eat a lot of butter and cheesy foods, right?
Heavy food.
Heavy creams, buttery foods. They drink at lunch, you know. They drink a glass of wine at lunch.
The Italians do?
No, well, yeah, but the French.
Oh.
Look it up. It's part of their cultural heritage. They'll have a glass of wine with lunch. They'll leave the office, go have lunch, have a sandwich and wine, they go back to work.
Yeah.
I'm sure they drink more later, but...
I'm gonna have, okay, so with the cashews, I love that. It kind of, it almost gives us a little bit more. I know, she's just being such a beggar. I'm just gonna put her inside. Because she's gonna have enough snacks here pretty soon.
I know.
With the cashews, almost like,
What's this over here?
a little bit of like a bite. That's mozzarella.
That's the soft mozzarella?
And this is the smoky Gouda.
So when you take the bruschetta, grind it up and make a sauce out of it. Put a little bit of, no, don't put tomato paste in there, it makes it too thick.
No, because already it's very liquidy in the container right now, and even when you grind up the chunks of tomato, it's still going to be very liquidy, so I bought some, it's a small can.
A lot of garlic in there.
It is a lot of garlic.
Mm-hmm.
But my kids have gotten used to that now.
Good for them.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, it's good for it's good all around. Garlic is one of the most, and onions are the most healthy thing for your heart. You should include that almost every day. And I was thinking about it today. I was thinking about like the whole argument of red onions versus white onions, and you know, they say it doesn't matter. Red onions are better for you because the red part of the skin is good for you, it's healthy for you because the antioxidants. But even white onions have antioxidants. So any onion, garlic, man oh man.
I love Vidalia onions.
Roasted red peppers have antioxidants in them. Red peppers have antioxidants. Italians eat them like that, just like that. Marinated in olive oil.
Well, we have a small little portion of veggies. We have a variety of different fruits. We have a lot of cheeses, but we'll see how much we get through this one. We're drinking these.
The painting in my bedroom. That's where I like to sit there someday.
Yeah.
And do this. That's what I want to do. Maybe have a casa, a villa casa above some little
Italian village.
Ristorante in an Italian village.
Yes.
And we sit on the sidewalk every night and we just drink wine and eat cheese. And just sit there and relax.
A little bread with dipping oil.
Dipping oil. And then when we're done, we have dinner and then we go back up to our casa and go to bed.
So I really, this wine goes great because it's an oaky Chardonnay with the smoked Gouda. That definitely plays off very nicely with each other.
You tried this?
I also had, that's brie. That's a little bit of brie. I haven't had that yet, no. But with the apple chips is delightful with this, and that's a great alternative to just having regular sliced apples.
The Terra chips?
Those are the Terra chips, and those are the apple chips.
Well, these are really good. I'm surprised your kids haven't eaten the entire bag.
Yeah, I think my daughter just opened it yesterday, and there's definitely less than half a bag left. My kids come home from their track practices, and they're like, I'm starving. I'm like, well, don't ruin your appetite. They're like, no, don't worry, we'll be fine. And they do still eat an entire plate of food for dinner.
I told you they're going to do that. They're burnt. It's like a furnace.
Burning a lot of
blast furnace. Just keep shoving food in.
Yes, they are. So, okay, I am ready to move on.
Okay, so am I. I'm ready to go.
So the next up
is
the Mixed Track Red Blend. Now you're going to be blown away by all of the different wines that are in there. This one actually doesn't say the year. Normally they have it right in the title, but it doesn't say
Look at that coloring.
It doesn't say the year.
This is a dark. This is going to be a fun night.
So this is also, it's North Coast California. So
Oh, yeah.
it's in collaboration with a vineyard
See the
called
label.
Testa. This is $30 a bottle, actually. So a little bit more expensive.
Have we done this before?
Yes,
Oh.
we have had this before. Okay, so this is described as fruity and bold. It is 58% Cabernet Sauvignon, 15% Charbono, 12% Zinfandel, 5% Petit Syrah, 4% Carignan, 3% Merlot, and 3% Primavito. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I believe 7 different types of grapes in this red blend.
All right, I'm just going to say it right now. With crumbly blue, she doesn't like crumbly blue, but
No.
those of you who like really good crumbly blue, aged crumbly blue in the caves, I got the goosebumps after. When I first drank it, yes, I can taste that bold.
Why do you say in the caves?
Because that's how they make crumbly blue cheese.
Okay.
Like it's almost like in little caves. It's like it's mold.
Okay.
It's moldy cheese.
Okay.
But so when you try it with the crumbly blue, I had this feeling come over me, over my body, where I had goosebumps. That's excellent.
Because the flavors go so well
The
together.
flavors, crumbly blue specifically, goes unbelievable. Watch. It's creamy, and then you take a sip.
Well,
The peppery and all that stuff comes out. It becomes peppery, a little spicy. The crumbly blue, it's like a little spicy. Outrageous.
I'll take your word for it.
You gotta try it.
No.
We gotta break her in on the blue cheese tonight. We gotta make her.
I'll do a wedge salad every now and then, but that's like I think like a creamy blue cheese dressing.
No, you get feta.
They put on it. No, but like if you get an actual like wedge salad, I believe they use like blue cheese
This is
dressing
an
on
acquired taste.
that, which I have not acquired yet.
Can we break you in?
No.
It's an acquired taste.
So, it says the origins of California wines were born in field blends. Grapes co-planted with all different varieties, picked at the same time, and produced to create a beautiful, smooth blend that spoke to the place. This new mixed track wine, a collaboration with our long-term grower partner, Testa Vineyards, is an homage
That's new, isn't it?
to that silky smooth, rich, and flavorful style of red blend. Fruit forward, bold in flavor, this wine is predominantly Cabernet, with a cornucopia of California classic. Oh no, what happened?
There's hair all over that.
No!
Sorry.
California classic grapes, including GME Zinfandel and Juicy Charbono.
I will tell you, yikes.
You like this?
I don't remember when we did this one, but
We have had this before.
I'm getting 3 of that and 3 of that.
Okay. Fresh and vibrant, there are layers of flavor here that act so harmoniously together. It is a country jamboree all in one bottle.
Wine is like I love beer, don't get me wrong, but wine is like a crutch for me. I mean, I really do have to have at least 1 glass a night, and preferably red. And if I was going to do it, it would be this or the Bookbinder's Apprentice.
That is your go-to.
That's my go-to. I ordered it last night. I always have it at the house. 1 nice, healthy glass per night for my heart, and you should do it too. Honestly, you should order it. Order it for your heart. But seriously though, as we grow, we have our Facebook page is growing. We gotta get that Twitter feed going. Gotta get the Twitter feed. Twitter's going nuts.
That's your department.
I'm gonna get Twitter going. Once I get Twitter going, I'll put the link in our videos, and then maybe we should do the pop-up videos on Rumble and YouTube.
Yes, we definitely need to put those on
We should
there
put
too.
those up there. There's some not so good
I
ones there
kinda
when everybody
manage-
was kind of out of control. Remember we never.
Stop it. No, we're not posting those videos. But yeah, I do my best to try to post onto Facebook, but all the other sources, I'm gonna have you just take from
I
our
do Rumble.
Facebook page and share.
We
it
have Rumble.
there.
Those of you on Rumble that follow us.
Yeah, these videos that we post on Wednesday nights. Oh my gosh, our lighting is getting terrible tonight. I didn't realize we were losing so much light.
No, it's all right.
I don't know why it's so dark. It's not that late. But anyways, so back to the wine.
Yes, back to
Okay.
the wine. You go. You do your thing.
This has tasty notes of red plum, cherry, and blackberry. So we have some dried cherries here. I thought that really like brings out more of the
How about I
jammy,
fruit the
fruity
wine?
flavors. So you could do that. I have some plum over here. This is red plum.
How about I fruit this one with that too?
And both of those play out very nicely with this wine. So you're looking for like, lighter things to kind of snack together with it, or maybe some kind of recipes that include
You know my
these type of
fruiting
things.
tactics. That's all I do.
Yes, you like to fruit the
Look
wine.
at the hair. We could
Oh
sell
my
her in the
God.
West Indies.
Oh my gosh.
I always do that to her.
I know, every time I have my hair done, he loves to see that. So it says Testa Vineyards does everything old school, harvesting their vineyards by hand the way they did generations ago. This includes old vines on the property that ranged 70 plus years in age. Once the grapes 70. Once the grapes for this Redfield blend arrive for production, the grapes are gently destemmed and hand pressed to extract the fruit without pulling out overly bitter tannins. The wine is fermented using native yeast to amplify the flavors and terroir of the surrounding vineyards. Okay, I'm just going to go with that. All of which is done in stainless steel, including aging. To further highlight the bold fruit flavors, the wine is bottled without fining or filling.
The vernacular on this website is off the charts.
Yes, and it's definitely much more of professional sommeliers, which we are not.
We are not sommeliers.
No.
However, on Frasier, they try to pretend they are.
Yes, well, they're part of like a wine club or something, I think.
On Frasier, him and Niles and Frasier duke it out over who's the best sommelier.
So I'm going to try a little bit of cheddar with this. I am going to try the Terra chips and definitely some chocolate with this. But this says it pairs well with barbecue and burgers, if that gives you a better idea of what kind of red this might be. I know some of you that you're still in the dead of winter right now. I'm sorry for all of you people up north that are in the middle of blizzards and snowstorms.
Those of you watching up in Syracuse.
I'm probably not doing a lot of grilling right now.
I'm going to post a link on my personal page so that people, my peeps up there. Hey guys, it's gorgeous out tonight. Come down to Florida.
I know we complain all the time about how hot it is in the summer, but I mean, it's very mild right now.
Well, there are pluses and minuses to anywhere that you might choose to live. Mm-hmm. In Syracuse, it's the devastating winters, the lake effect snow, the blinding ice, the sleet. But summers in upstate New York are gorgeous.
Ooh, you know what? I had some of the cheddar with this. You know what I'm thinking?
Yeah.
A big juicy cheeseburger with this wine. Oh, that would be fantastic.
Remember how I made them that night?
Oh yeah.
I made fat cheeseburgers.
Oh yeah.
And I used the brioche buns. We used sliced onion, tomato.
Okay, so this is 14.2% alcohol. It's got 0.69 grams per liter of residual sugar, and this only has 35 parts per milliliter of sulfite, so it's lower in sulfites. I typically find that to be the case. Whites, I think, tend to have more.
Really?
I think are a little bit higher.
That's hence the headache syndrome.
Yeah, when I used to have headaches so bad. So it's 114 calories per 5-ounce serving, 0.102 grams of carbs per 5-ounce serving. You'll find most of these wines are very low in carbs and calories because they don't have all of the added fillers and sugars and things like that. It's just the residual sugar from the fermentation process.
Yes, but again, feel free to experiment with all these different things. We have extra sharp cheddar. We have a very soft, these little brie bites that we got from the store. You can find them. They're delightful. We have whole milk mozzarella, which is the wet mozzarella, the mozzarella. Cashews. We have cheese crisps. Those little cheese crisps. You know,
parm crisps.
They're nothing but cheese. There's no carbs in these. These are just like fried cheese. From the blue, we have the cheddar jack. Was that with the jalapeno?
Jalapeno, with the three pepper jalapeno.
With 3 pepper, it has habanero. I'm gonna do that. Rotisserie chicken. I don't know what that one is. We have plums. We have pineapple.
The caramelized onion cheese.
What's the other one? What's that one then? It's like a medium.
You have this right here.
Yeah.
That's the smoky Gouda.
Okay.
And that's Parmesan.
Excuse me.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry. Sorry. So, got some good news today. I think my son is coming to visit from Kansas in March at the same time that my niece is going to be here.
Oh, okay. That'll be fun.
We're going to have a good time. They want to go to Calibria's. They want to hang out.
Yes.
So.
Well, that'll be a lot of fun because still in March, it's still kind of cold up there. So coming down there and your mom's house, they have a heated swimming pool.
Bringing my.
So it might be warm outside, but the water, because the temperatures dropped down at nighttime, the water still is too cold to really swim
son.
in.
Hi, Maya. Hi, Nikki. They're going to come. Nikki 6. I'm going to call her Nikki 6.
I know.
Nikki 6, baby. No, but they're going to come, and Lexi, if you're watching, Lexi, can't wait to see you. I can't wait to meet your new boyfriend. Is he your fiance?
Oh my goodness.
We gotta tease her.
No, I don't think we're to that level yet.
She's gonna slap me.
Yeah, she will.
She's gonna be, stop, Uncle Joe.
Mm-hmm.
No, but she's gonna come down. We're gonna have a good time. And we will bring bottles of this into Calibria's because they let you. They let us do it.
I'm just pay a small little quirky fee.
Did they charge us for that?
I don't know.
I know I paid for everything.
I was just there.
I
That
know.
one.
I can't remember, but
That was Christmas Eve.
I told them that we had wine. She brought in her purse, a couple bottles.
I did not.
Yes, you did. You brought a couple of bottles.
We bought some bottles, but we brought it like in a separate bag, and we just said, hey, we'd like to drink this wine instead. So if you have a quirky fee or whatever.
They didn't care.
So a little side note, if you do that though, because we're very much into these clean crafted, it's very difficult for us to drink the regular store bought wines anymore.
Yeah, I can't do it.
So we bring it with us to restaurants sometimes, and if we know we're going to be drinking wine. And a lot of times, just a little insider note, you tell the waiter that you have this wine and that you want to, that they charge a corking fee. However, if you offer a taste to the waiter, a lot of times they'll waive the corking fee.
Yes.
So just a little tip.
Always gotta have a gimmick. You gotta hustle.
Well, it's like I scratch your back, you scratch mine. I'll give you a bigger tip if you let me just drink my
All
wine.
about the hustle, isn't it?
Yes.
All about the hustle.
Okay, so a fun little did you know fact, because there are so many different types of grapes in here, a lot of them I've never even heard of before. It says a Charbono, one of the grapes
You keep
in
saying
this.
Charbono.
I know. Had you ever even heard that
I've
before?
never heard of that.
It's a grape that is steeped in the traditions of California winemaking. Records of this grape date back to the 1800s, but very few producers still make Charbono. It is used in blending with Zinfandel and Cabernet to add a cherry baking spice component. It is also known as Bonarda, which can be found in blends in Argentina and with Malbec.
Isn't it
wines.
funny how Argentina, Spain, and Italy are very similar people? It's like the people are very similar. Like our attitudes about things and the way we live
their
our
cultures
lives.
and
Our cultures and the way we drink wine. And they make Argentina, you got good wines. Italy, you have good wines. Chile, you have good wines. All of these different places, you have good wines, and their attitude and culture is very similar about family. It's faith and family and wine. I mean, I swear to God, that's all they do.
Well, that's what brings everybody together.
Yes, and it's just, it's how about having a happy day? Honestly, how about we
I'd
have
like
a
to
happy
have
day?
one of those.
Well, we're having one right now.
Yes.
We're gonna have a happy
There's a
evening.
stress-
Don't sweat the small stuff.
Yeah.
Honestly. But
Oh my goodness.
This is not the small stuff. She's like, she's out of control.
She is out of control
When the
tonight.
camera goes off, she's gonna be going.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're going to take all this stuff inside, and then there's no more for you. That's all the snacks that you get.
Watch this, right?
She's being an incredible beggar tonight.
Oh yeah, she's all.
So, a little side note, I tasted with the Terra chips, and it has a little bit of like a garlicky kind of taste because it's Mediterranean style.
I like these, they're salty.
I love this with the red wine. I had a piece of the chocolate with this. That definitely is.
I did the chocolate.
All of it just gives you a different experience.
Sets off an endorphin.
with the wine, but all of it just pairs so nicely. That's why I was saying I picked these two wines. No, thank you. I picked these two wines tonight because they're like a really good common go-to wine that you could use all year round and go with so many different things.
What?
You're just
Watch this.
enjoying that.
As it goes down, this is what happens. The roof of your mouth on your tongue, as the wines go down with the blue cheese, you get goosebumps. I have the goosebumps. Oh.
Okay. Well,
That's an experience. And when you have an experience with wine, it's addictive. And I'm telling you, it's like we should start a club, honestly. We should start a wine club. And we should have, we have our
monthly
peeps.
meetings.
We have our peeps. We
Yeah.
should have a monthly meeting. And guess what? You come to this club and you get to have some wine. And I'll pay for it. And I'll pay for it.
It won't be as elaborate as our
No, but
wine
we have a
parties,
very
but-
small circle of people that that are wine lovers, that really love this wine. And if you do, then we'll do it. We'll message us if you're interested. You're in the Orlando area. Anybody who's watching who was here the other night,
Yeah.
who really loves this wine, if you want to join the club, maybe we'll do like a monthly meeting. We'll do like once a month. We'll do a meeting. We all get together out here in the wine garden, and we sample wines and we just sit around and talk, listen to some good tunes, and just
We talk about the wines, what we like.
right, and really and talk about the wines. Like I would love to talk about these two wines tonight.
Yeah.
And it was interesting, like I was telling her, walking around being the host, I was having in-depth discussions with people about the wines. And you had the girl over here that you work with, she was talking to me in depth, asking me if she liked the Pinot Noir. She liked the Pinot Noir. We had an older gentleman here with my mother. He loved the Pinot Noir, but he didn't like the bookbinders, the Cabernet. He didn't like that. It was too heavy for him. And the bubbly said it was too much. He didn't like the bubbly, but he ordered the Pinot Noir. And then we had some other people who just loved everything.
They were just like, fill it up. I don't care.
Yes.
Just give me more wine.
They were true wine lovers.
Yes.
But again, I would love to have an exclusive club, maybe 2 or 3 couples or whatever. Maybe we get together and we really discuss the different flavors with the different foods.
Yeah.
And chocolates and cheeses and stuff, just to get there.
Because our wine parties are more of kind of a social thing. We do share about the wines and try to do a little bit of education about it, but like a wine club to really talk about the wines
Yes.
would really be a lot of fun.
Yes, almost like a committee, where that's all we do. We don't talk about politics, religion with kids.
No.
All we talk about is the wine
It's
and
wine.
the food.
And the regions they come from.
And maybe everybody brings a little something to eat. Like,
Sure.
we tell them, like, a
These
month
are the
in
wines
advance.
we're going to be serving.
We do it once a month. We say, these are the ones we're going to serve the mixed track and the Gallaudet Chardonnay. Here's the different pairings that they're suggesting. You bring something that you think might help.
Yeah, that would pair with it.
That would go good with it. And
Yeah.
man, we'd have a ball because
That would be a lot
I
of
love
fun.
to cook. So, but
Well,
anyways,
I think we're running out of light here, so
yeah.
we gotta say goodnight to everybody. But
Yes.
thanks for joining us tonight. I hope you enjoyed our take on these 2 wines, and definitely let us know, comment on the videos and everything if you have questions. I wanted to point out.
What?
So we recently had a secret sale. So we were letting everybody know at the party about the 10% off, but that expired yesterday. However, if you would like to order for Valentine's Day, please make sure that you order by February 3rd, and then that's guaranteed to get to you before Valentine's Day. I don't have any more discount codes for you right now, but if you order by February 3rd, you are supposed to be able to get that before Valentine's Day.
Be my Valentine.
Of course.
Okay. And I will I will make sure to post the links to these delicious wines in the videos. And again, like, comment, subscribe, and share to our channel. Hit the bell for notifications, and go to our Facebook page. And other than that, I hope you have a great weekend and the rest of your week. Hope you guys are prosperous and successful. And we will see you next week.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.